Well, it can be difficult to get everyone to wear masks in public under the governor's new order, especially young children and difficult teens. Kiata Graver, she is a behavior analyst at Cleveland Clinic Children's Center for Autism, and she joins us now live with some fun and creative tips for parents. So Kiata, thank you for being with us this morning. I want to kind of get your take on the cutoff for the age on who does and does not wear those masks, but also talk about how parents can speak to their children and kind of make them feel a little bit more comfortable, especially the toddlers.
Sure. So it's definitely difficult to get any child to wear a mask, right? It's something that they have to practice and learn at home. And I think that as far as the age goes, it's hard to pick a number. But with those little ones, it's really important that everyone else is wearing their masks so that we can keep them safe. So definitely those school age kids, it's something that they can practice and learn to do.
Yeah, I think they're saying 2 and younger obviously probably doesn't need to wear a mask. What about those children with sensory issues? I mean, they really depend on facial expressions.
Sure. So everything about a mask is kind of uncomfortable and awkward, right? Even for adults and older children. What you want to remember is that this is new for kids and they might not even be used to seeing the mask. So at first you might want to just let them even touch it in their hands and kind of hold on to it, feel it. You're going to want to try different fabrics when you're choosing a mask for them. Some kids might like the ear loops, some kids might want the ones that tie. You have to try different things. And then you kind of have to build up to them wearing it. So you can't go in there and expect them to wear it right from the get-go. You might have to have, a few minutes to practice at home before you go out and really reinforce them for trying.
Right. So some kids may embrace that medical superhero feel, right? But some may not. So what are some of those fun and creative ways to get your kids and the parents involved on maybe making their own mask? Get creative.
Sure. Well, I would definitely say that you want to let kids pick out their mask or at least be involved in the process. That way they're a little bit more invested and excited to wear it. If you're the creative type, there's tons of tutorials online where you can go look up how to do, a DIY. I know tie-dye is really in, so kids are probably into that. So that's a good way to kind of have them buy into wearing a mask. Other things that you can do as a parent is model that behavior for them.
Right.
If you want your child to wear a mask, you should be doing it too.
And even with their dolls, maybe even stuffed animals, make a mask for them. They carry that around all the time, if not sleep with them. And so maybe if they're doing it, they can be kind of the adult and teach their dolls, right?
Yeah, absolutely, because we want to keep our dolls and our special toys safe too. So that's a great way to encourage kids to kind of get on board with it and show them that it's important for everyone to do.
Okay, let's address those teenagers who think it's uncool. How do we get the teens to wear a mask?
Sure. So, teenagers, just like the rest of us, they want to go back to normal or as close to normal as we can get. So wearing a mask is something that they can control. And that sense of kind of invulnerability is part of the teenage mindset. So really, you just want to sit down with your teens and have an honest conversation. Tell them, this is uncomfortable for us too, but we have to do it. Use examples from everyday life. If you want to participate in sports in the fall, you're going to have to make sure to stay safe. Grandma lives with us. You need to keep her safe. And really model it for your teens as well. Because I know I said model it for the little ones, but teenagers really notice if we're telling them to do something, but we're not doing it.
So Kiata, what's the extreme do you go for disciplinary issues? I mean, are we taking away screen time or video games? Will things like that work or only push them away?
So it would be best to think about it like a skill versus, a behavior, but a skill of riding a bike. If someone's learning to ride a bike and they fall off and they're wobbly, you don't reprimand them or, tell them they're doing a bad job. You encourage them, you continue to practice, and you reinforce their positive attempts. So I would say for mask wearing, instead of, taking screen time away or using those types of punishers, to really, understand that this is a skill they don't have yet and practice it and use that reinforcement.
Right. And maybe while you're playing video games, wear your mask. That way it starts to get comfortable.
Right. Practice at home first.
There you go. Kiata Graver, thank you for being with us. Great information.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to toss things